yeah, because I'm no. Trying to talk to you about something really quickly, and you're starting in a minute or so. My S's are fucking strong. Activate source. There we go. There we go. Let's turn that down a little bit. A little better. Yeah. There's a chat. Oh, this fucking thing. I always hit X and I close it out, but I'm gonna fucking open it again. Let's do this. I saw For Reals was out there. What's cracking, For Reals? To be so. Okay, all right. There's a sexy guy right there on the screen. Name is Super Daddy fucking Diode. Auto find and activate for the YouTube. There we are, mala suerte, que lo que hay, papi. We miss you this weekend, bro. Dude. There she goes. Ninka Malinka, the Bay. From the South or East Bay. There's no Bay on the east of Boston. He's from fucking Austin, kid. Austin. Huh? Right? Yeah, Austin. Jamaica. Jamaica, I treated them. Oh, I thought you always talk about Austin. Ah. Do. All right. Let me just pause this for 1 second. And oh shit, what up, peeps? This is your boy, Super Daddy Diode. How you doing? It is Wednesday, December what? 10th? And this is that thing we do every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. called Let Me DNB. There it goes. Let Me DNB. We do this every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. and every other Saturday at 10 a.m. So this Saturday, the last Saturday I couldn't do it because I was in Puerto Rico. And then this Saturday I can't do it because I have my daughter. So yeah, that's that. You can catch this episode and other episodes on Dirtbox Recordings YouTube and on my YouTube as well. And we've got merch kind of like this one. I designed this thing, but this is the Warlock Audio shirt. But you can get this one here on alexdiode.com. And if you got tracks you want to submit, make sure you do so on this website here, alexdiode.com/letmednb. So, man, what a weekend. I have some oh, what's going on? I'll have some background music here while I speak. Massive shout out to the crew. We got For Reals out there. We got Psychomantium out there. Mala Suerte For Reals and Ninka Malinka hitting it up. Dude, you wearing the same shirt? That's gay, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Hell yeah, man. It's a freaking dope shirt. Look at that. Dude, shout out to Warlock Audio. Man, should they get like best newcomer label of the year? I don't know. Maybe I'll do my own Let Me DNB awards. Best producer, best new whips, best newcomer, best of the big squad, best new label, best label. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I have that time, man. But yeah, it was an absolutely Protoss. What's up, bro? MC Astro, what's up, homie? Yeah, so Let It Roll was fucking this past weekend, and it was phenomenal, man. 2 days, so December 5th and 6th, and it was 2 days of ADD, a little bit of nerves, some drinking in between. I didn't get to see all the sets I wanted to see. I got little bits and pieces of them. Like, I was just walking from room to room, like going back and forth, and then pausing, talking to folks, and man, I had a really good time, dude. I haven't been to an event like that in a long, long time, and I'll say that it was definitely worth the trip, and they did a bang-up job. I would have definitely liked to see a whole lot more people, But with that said, the dance floor at certain parts of the main room, the main stage, and the little side room, which was the Junket room, I forgot what they called it. But that room was fucking popping. That was like my favorite room. The sound was on point. The DJs were all good. Sick. The main stage was fucking sick. And man, shout out to the Que Venga Lo Que Venga crew, because they did a phenomenal job, man. The lighting was on point. The main dance floor sound was really good. The big dome sound wasn't as good. Like, it needed more. I don't know. I don't know if you can fix that sound in that kind of a space. Like, it's a huge dome. And like, I hear at the Sphere, they get around that by putting speakers in the chairs. So, because it's a huge ass dome, it must be wicked hard to put sound in there. But the DJs were sick. The lighting was sick. The food was good. Nina had a pincho, but it didn't have like the vegetables and everything I thought it was gonna have. But she dogged that thing in 2 minutes, so it must have been good. And the empanada was not that good. That was not that good. That was like a little bit of meat. I didn't eat because I didn't want to fall asleep. The main night, so I came in on Thursday night. I saw Knox play. I saw Christian play. So I was wicked happy to see that. But around 1 o'clock, I fell asleep, dude. I was there I was like, Nina, we gotta find a chair. We gotta find a chair. So we found a seat, and the seat was like a comfy seat. And dude, I was like the old man at the club. And even Chris came over to me and gave me a little pat, like, bro, you're showing your age, bro. And I'm like, yeah, dude. Well, in my defense, I'd been up late the night before with the nerves, the jitters, and like all that stuff. I slept for about an hour and a half, and then we woke up to go catch the plane. So in my defense, I'm not that old. I am that old. I had a few drinks, and I needed some sleep. So man, I hadn't been to Puerto Rico in 15 years, I think. I don't even know. So I got to see some old friends. Edil, I saw Ian, I saw Ghetto there. So it was really good to see them. I'm so glad they're still doing their thing. And then met some new friends and saw homies like Knox killing it. I saw Noismith there, Yellow Fever, Shantron, David Saturn, amongst others, man. It was freaking awesome. Shout out to the Massachusetts crew. We had Lenore there playing, and Jen Symmetry is also from the DNB or whatever, and she was playing there as well. So a lot of DJs, a lot of good time, man. I had a fucking blast, bro. Yeah, I'm old. There he is, killing them. Yeah, freaking, I had a blast. You know, it's like, I don't get out as much, but that weekend was definitely worth going out there for sure. But yeah, man, let it roll. Que Venga Lo Que Venga crew. And I think they're doing now World of Drum and Bass in March. So, the World of Drum and Bass is doing some kind of a tour. So you see that coming up soon in your area. But yeah, man, freaking great night. I got to played for about an hour, or I played for an hour, and you know, played in the small stage and in the tent, and I had a blast, man. I sweated up a storm. I danced. I listened to some tracks. It was a good opportunity for me to listen to some specific tracks of mine and hear how they sound on a rig. Because here in the studio, man, you guys know, if you're running on 5-inch cones or 8-inch cones in a sub, or you got a sub pack, some headphones, it's not the same. When you're in a club and you got that somewhat mono sound, and you just want to hear like how punchy your track is versus the next track, that's the place to do it. You know, it's really hard to do and really hard to get out there, but the car test works. But when you're making beats, you know, it's one of those things like you got to play it out so you can hear how it sounds loud, you know, like real loud. Yeah, man, it was a freaking awesome time, dude. It was a freaking awesome time. Then we got to see some sights, dude. ended up going to Old San Juan, not knowing I was in Old San Juan because I'm from here, right? So we get there and I'm like, yeah, we're going to take the ferry to Old San Juan. So we get there. There was a mishap that occurred that caused us to not actually go. Thankfully, because what would have happened, we didn't know that we were already in Old San Juan. We would have ended up taking the ferry to Cataño and then being like, dude, what the fuck is going on? This is not Old San Juan, and having to take the ferry back, and we would have lost all that time. But we ended up going out the next day a little bit late, so we didn't get to see a couple things, but I had a great time, great food, great vibes. The company was phenomenal, and yeah, man, I would definitely do that shit over 100 times over. So I cannot wait to go back. I'm already like thinking, can I go back in May, June, July? That'd be freaking awesome, man. Who knows? Who knows? I cannot wait. Sashido, what's up, bro? Yeah, man, it was really cool. I got to talk to a few folks. I talked to Kappa real quick, man, and I learned something there at that moment that was interesting and inspiring for me. So I'll keep that to myself, but it was great, man, to see this kid, dude, freaking looks young. I thought he was gonna be like 6 feet tall, like maybe 6'4", 6'5", but he's around my height, right? Yeah, he's about the same. I'm 6'3", baby, in my dreams. But yeah, man, I got to talk to him. I talked to Jade, which was interesting. I like Jade, very straightforward, nice. Seems like a sweetheart of a guy. We talked about, he said that Close to Death has released their 20-year release. So he's like, I should hit them up. And he's right, because I had a release on Close to Death, a vinyl release. I had a bunch of releases, but I had one vinyl release way back when called No Man's Land. And that track was sick. I actually wrote that track in church when I worked for church. I like late at night, it's like 7, 8 at 9 or so, and I just stayed late and I was just working on the orchestral part of the track, and the track came out good, got signed, did well. I think sold out but it took a little bit. Like most of them sold out, and then it took a little bit for the rest of the 500 to sell. But yeah, man, I'd love to get my hands on a copy of that actually. But Basshead, what's up? What's up, Angel? So yeah, man, we talked about that, and he was like, yeah, I should hit them up. And I'm like, you know what? I should hit them up too, because it's been a bit. But shout out to Ian and the 20 years of Close to Death. I talked to Jade a little bit. I think that's a new follow. But yeah, man, what to do, Christopher? Yeah, so I talked to Jade about music production. We talked about a particular track that I sent him, and learned a little bit, but didn't retain all the information because I was having a couple drinks and I was just having a blast. So, yeah, but it is invigorating. I didn't get like what I like to get from being like going to specific events, because sometimes I go to specific events to hear the DJs I like play music that's up and coming, so we can get inspiration and all that. But this time I couldn't do that. The ADD was fucking strong, super strong. Seeing people I haven't seen in a bit, pausing, yo, Alex, blah, blah, blah. How you been? Pictures, just doing that thing. It was just like chaotic. I loved it, man. I fucking loved it. Didn't give out the stickers that I wanted to, but I got a whole bunch of them from the folks there. I gave, it was hilarious. So Speedy's Laps was there. Actually, I'm playing his track here. And I gave him the stickers that he made for me. I was just fucking running. I was running on autopilot. I wasn't thinking at all. I felt like a fool after. I was like, dude, I'm fucking dumb. But even still, man, I had a great time. 10 out of 10, I think, for those 2 nights. I fucked up on the first night, and then the fourth night we wanted to go out, but I fell asleep because I'm fucking old. I woke up at maybe 11 or 12, and then I woke up at 3, and then I was like, oh shit, we're still here in the hotel. So it is what it is. We got to see some of the island here and there. Got to see an uncle of mine, an aunt of mine, and my little bro who I haven't seen in 15 years. Got to just go out, give him a quick hug, say hi, and then we went on our way. So all in all, vacation, drum and bass was fucking great, man. So, but we are back at it, bro. Back at it into the DAW. We shall go. Let's go here, full screen. There it goes. There it goes, the fucking DAW, kid. So yeah, I was fiending to make some drum and bass. So, but I didn't make anything new. I got like a couple new ideas, but not really. What I'm working on is skills. So I was trying to mix down a track for Adriot. We'll name it that. And this is Invid's this is Invid by Diesel Boy, and this is the remix. So he gave me the track, and he wanted me to give it like a mix down, and I think I didn't do it justice because I'm mixing it down like neurofunk, which is a problem because neurofunk is about loud and filling up the spectrum. And in this case, I didn't do that. I did do that. I filled it up way too much. But here's what I got so far. We'll just play this real quick in the fucking DAW, kid. And then we're going to get to some whips. We got a lot of whips. Actually, it's probably the rest of the night's going to be fucking whips. I'll whip it out. Tonto, what's up, bro? Yeah, I hate when that happens, but I have to figure that out. That's with nothing on the master, so let's add some shit. Whoa. Take that off, yeah. So, I don't know. This is the original with nothing on the master. Let's take the master off. All right. So what I found that it does sound loud, right? But it's a little too wide. So if I turn the master back on and just remove all this and look at span, there was just some channels that were effing up. Let's see. Can you see this here? So the mid-range seems to be out of phase. I'll take this off. And then with my master, I guess. Let's see what it sounds like. Mute this thing. Dude, Knox. Dude, it was really good to see you in person, bro. The smile, the smile that you got on stage, man, it's just like what you see online, bro. And it fucking radiates, bro. Radiates. Dude, I wish you played like a 12-to-1 spot. You would have fucking destroyed. I mean, you destroyed, but at that point, you would have destroyed everybody. We would have been laying out. I still would have been asleep, you know, but the rest of them would have been gone. Man. Really proud of you, bro. Really, really proud of you. Doing your fucking thing. So I got it to a 2.6, 2.8 LUFS. And but it doesn't sound too loud and too abrasive. My first couple renditions were definitely a little bit. And we're back. We're definitely a little bit squashed, and this one seems a little bit more tamed, more breathable. I think it works. I don't know. I'm going to hit save on this thing, and I'll send that over to him. And if he likes it, we're good. If he don't, then I don't know what to do. It is what it is. But yeah, man, we got a shit ton of whips. And we're just going to go into the first one here. And this is from the homie Dig Dug. So Dig Dug is here out of the New England Junglist crew. Shout out to you, homie. You know, went through a tough year, but he's fucking getting through it, and he's going to now, I think, kick off the new year. I think it's the new year with a tour. He'll be on the West Coast promoting his brand new EP, which is called Game Over. So Dig Dug is let's see here. He is a jungle producer, and we're going to check this guy out. He's a phenomenal jump up DJ, but he makes some dope beats, so let's hear this. Dig Dug, by the way, I fucking hate Google. The Google player sucks, kid. Wicked sucks. I got you, bro. Hit me up. Hit me up. Turn the coffin in the ash. No mala suerte. I just began, so we will drop your shit soon. Dub plate special. Yo, Sashito, did you send it through Facebook or what? Yeah, shout out to Dig Dug doing the thing. He's got Elijah Divine on that track. Elijah Divine is also a homie from the Woo right here in Massachusetts. Shout out to Dig Dug. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go here. It's here. Birthday. Let me hit a follow and play this track called Neurosis or Neurosis or Neurosis. Wastebook, huh? All right, bro. Oh, another one in the same key. I like it. I like it. That means green. Like my Buchanan's Deluxe, baby. They call it Deluxe, but there's one kind. There's only Deluxe. There's no regular. Ooh, I like it. Murieva, what's up? Yo, this is fucking good. All you gotta do is work on the loudness of the track, your mix down, all that shit. Good shit, hell yeah. Yeah, this will bang. Dude. Yeah, I'll hit her up. I'm like, yo, you gotta finish this fucking track. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. From 2 years ago, and it's fucking dope. It better be done by now. Are you kidding me? 2 years old? What? That's crazy, but it's dope. It's dope. Neurosis by Verde. Let's see what's next here. Actually, I'll play one of my tracks, and then we'll hop back into the fucking web shit, kid. So this is a track I actually played over the weekend, but I decided to give it a little of a change and a master. It's got no home, it's got nowhere to go. So, I mean, if anybody wants to wants to pick it up for real, let me know, bro. But this is called Voodoo, and I'm just working on my master. I don't know how to rewind in my DAW, so let's see that in instant replay. Yeah, so I think it sounds kind of squashed. I don't know if it's me, but yeah, I will send it to you guys. Hell yeah. Got a little bit of fucker and a little string cheese here. You ready? I fasted for 15 hours, had a light lunch, haven't eaten anything after, except for this and some Buchanan's Deluxe. I'm doing all right. It sounds kind of squashed, I think. My mastering skills are not that good. And I think maybe there's a lot going on getting in here. So let's bring the gain down slightly. Just like that ASMR. I fucking cannot stand hearing people eat. I'm sorry. Just not my thing, bro. Hi, I'm gonna eat this lobster. Fucking annoying. Sorry. Anyways, back to it. Back to the thing, bro. Let me bring the gain down, just 33 dB. So the original with the vocal is this rapper from the early, or actually the early 90s to mid 90s, a Spanish rapper by the name of Cavalucci. And I just remember seeing this on this videotape of like the concerts. It was called The Big Blunts Live. And just seeing him there with two mics, he was like rapping through two mics. It was the coolest thing ever, man. I mean, I don't know how effective two mics are, but it looked cool as fuck. Yeah, so then the second drop goes a little something like this. Yeah, that was good. I'll go fucking. I'm sorry, but it is fucking good. Chochino. Yeah, bro. I think it works. I think it works. I think I gotta give it like a proper listen in the car, I guess. And then maybe A-B it. I mean, I've been A-Bing it with this particular track, and I can't really tell if because it's not in the same key, so it fucks me up a bit. But if we, what happened here? What the fuck's this? So if we turn this on. Yeah, so that's much brighter than mine. It's funny because like the energy is fucking there, bro. Like this is like one of my most energetic tracks, I think. I don't know. But let's hop back into the submissions. I think For Reals is still awake. I know he's over there. It's like fucking 2 PM where he's at in space. For Reals, you're in Washington, right? Yeah, I saw S Doobie play live. He did a bang up job, bro. I saw it for like maybe 20 minutes or so. Because then my ADD just kicked in. I was like, I gotta go to the fucking next one. But I think he's from Spokane. Shout out to Stu Dunn. This fucking cheese is delicious. I'll stop. I swear. All right, we got For Reals and Dark Adaptation V3 of Fatality. Let's turn this off. Turn this back on. Okay, I got it. I'll refresh it. Refresh. There you go. No download button. What the fuck? I'm kidding. It's all good. I mean, what the hell am I gonna do with two minutes of this? Dark Adaptation and For Reals Fatality. Wickety whippy. Nice and loud on the fucking kick and snare, bro. Yo, that fucking guy died, huh? Shang Tsung. That's sad. Yeah, it's dope, bro. It's like almost there. Maybe the kick and snare is a little too loud because like it just sounds like the hats are like too far back compared to the kick and snare. But it's dope, bro. Energy, vibes, darkness. I love it. I love it, bro. Shout out to For Reals, man. Always. Mixdowns are always damn good, and the fact that I say it every single goddamn time, the way that he's able to fit in all of the effects and everything going on in the track, like my tracks are pretty straightforward, drums and bass. You know, I got a couple little effects, a couple of rises, a couple of edits here and there, but For Reals seems to find a way to fucking fit it all in and make it sound good, man. Shout out to For Reals. I gotta get on my round 3, right? Yeah. Facts. You can't soften the kick and snare in this, right? Because if you do, you lose the power of the track. You do gotta bring the hats out more and the perks out more. Because the fills sounded good. It just is not coming out as much on the drums. But yeah. Or it depends. Like if you bring it down a dB, bring the hats up a dB or 2, maybe 3, up through the mids, not the sides, but up through the mids. It'll still sound like just as powerful, I think, but with even slightly more energy, right? Maybe. I don't know. That may be the case. That may not be the case, but shout out to For Reals and Dark Adaptation, man. This one's fucking sick. I cannot wait for that to be done. We already heard one from Verde, so let's hear one from Moody Eva. Let's hear this one. Let me drop the follow. Make sure you follow Moody Eva at soundcloud.com/Moody Eva. Is it Eva or is it just Moody Eva? Like you're moody forever. A little slower on the BPM for this one. This episode is brought to you by Buchanan's Deluxe. Make sure if you got a track, you submit it on alexdowd.com, baby. Let me go back to this. Yo, what's up, Brent? Yo, Moody Eva, are you from Mass? Grass Valley? I don't know where that is. A good long intro. We haven't heard long intros in a long time. I definitely like the idea of that, like that synth. Yo, what's up, Ray? Yeah. I would do something because the track is so slow. As far as your BPM goes, it's probably like 165, I think. I can't really tell. But I would do like the hats, like, you know, like an eighth hat. I can't really do it on beat because like my voice and the audio going to my ear don't coincide, but like off of it. But yeah, dope. Dope. Moody Eva, we appreciate you. Keep on, keep it on. Don't fucking stop. I need this thing finished. If you need any help on it, hit us up. We got tips for days, bro. Tips for days. Definitely kick a snare. Use a transient shaper on there. If you're gonna leave it at the BPM that it's at, I would add more pads, more something just to keep the vibe going. Shorten the intro a bit. But I think you're headed in the right direction as far as like your style goes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is My Demons. So My Demons hit me up and we're just gonna play this as a whip. We're gonna download it. Let's go to download, save, and I'm just gonna load it into the DAW here. Let's see. Play one track. Insert. This is odd here. Like the polarization is interesting. For reals, why does this do that? See, it's all centered, and then I don't know, it just goes up here. Let's see. So interesting. Yeah, Brent, you're absolutely right. Add some congos to Moody Epic tracks. Yeah. Content, what's up, homie? What time is it over there? Yo, Knox, what's up, dog? I got you next, bro. So this is Chrome and My Demons. It's called Fenrir. I don't know. Good thing I stopped this because I fixed the audio. No, I don't know if that's stereo. This is because I. Oh, whoops! That's my track. It's not. It's the polarization. Something is. I don't know why. Oh, the Wolf of Myth. Fucking wolves out here telling lies. Let's see here. Uh-oh, it's Knox versus Knox. There's a million of you guys out there. Yo, MC, reality, what's happening? Knock it off. Dude, my ADD is kicking in right now. Dude, I don't know what's to come, but I like the progression of this. All right, so I had the volume kind of low. Let's hear it loud. Yo, I like this a lot. What happened? This thing froze. What the hell is going on with my fucking computer? Dude, I should have got the Pro. I mean, it was like $500 more, but I should have, because I wouldn't have these issues of the freezing like this. Force quit. Let's open up again. Yeah, smart using Swiss transfer. So for those of you who do not know, if you use WeTransfer, they're allowed to use whatever they want that you send through WeTransfer. So be careful. If you got a sick sound or catchy audio, they can use it in a commercial. They can do whatever they want. From what I hear, I don't read user agreements because they're too long, but yeah, it's something to look into. See if we can open this up again. Yeah, that was really good. There's something weird in it, like from my taste. I think it's that kick. Like the kick is like off beat. Yeah. That one I wouldn't do that. I mean, this this is just a taste, of course, right? I would take that and just like, if I fucking can do it right now, I would just keep that like that. And move this little bitch over. Yeah, that little kick, it fucks me up. I would definitely, my demons, if you're on, I don't know if you would want to do this, but I mean, I would. Just I mean, this is again taste. There he is, Noismith. He got a fucking dude brought like a pair of shoes for every day to fucking let it roll. It's like, bro, what the hell? You got nicer shoes than me, man. Bro. Oh, shit. Sweetheart of a guy, man. We really didn't get to chill during the day, so like the next time we go to one, we gotta chill, bro. We gotta go chill, talk, drink, all that shit. Yeah, bro, go ahead and submit, man. You can send it to me via however you want. I'm down to here, bro. Down to here. Shout out to My Demons in Chrome. This track is sick, man. I cannot wait to hear that one done. Oh, we got one from the homie. The homie they call Patrick Felony, a.k.a. Knox, with a Z and a K. Dude. You should have saw me about 2 months ago. 230 pounds of soft sexiness.
Get around right now! It's time for the uprise!
Dude, shout out to fucking Knox. Every week the dude comes through with some fire.
Get around right now! It's time for the
Dude, when do you have time to make this shit? You got a new baby and you're out there fucking killing it.
It's time for the uprise!
Dude, the flow is phenomenal.
Get around right now! It's time for the uprise!
Bro, you know, like, as far as like keeping me entertained, bro, you got it, man. This track is sick. The arrangement is perfect. Your mix down, you know, it's hard to say because it's like,
It's time for the uprise!
I would honestly, it's tough to do, but changing the snare would be good to like something less smashy or splashy, even though it's tight. I don't know how the fuck do I explain that? I don't know. You know what it is? It's too high pitch. Phenomenal track, bro. Shout out to fucking Knox. Always doing the thing, man. Yeah, dude. Dude, I don't know what the hell you gonna do, bro. But you need an album. You need an album somewhere. Yeah, let me hop into this one. I just want to hear. Oh, look at this. I got some freezing going on. That's so weird. FL 25 is fucking freezing. What's it say? This is a lot of shit I'm not gonna read. Look at this. Fucking, yeah, not gonna do it. Let's see. I did want to hear this one, so I got this track. I gotta finish soon, but there's something wrong with it. Let's close this one. Listen to Mala Suerte next after that. But yeah, Knox, man, you're fucking killing the game, bro. I'm proud of you, man. You're doing the thing. I met Knox back when he was in Criteria, way back when, and we DJ'd reggae at a pool. I was like, what the fuck am I doing playing reggae? You know, like the get up, stand up for your life kind of shit. I will take my mastering stuff off for now, because that's what's going to cause me to fuck up here. I'm not giving it fucking justice at all, along with the lag. Let's do Smarts Disable for all plugins. Maybe just turn the limiter. Yeah, it works. Yeah, the DAW. I fucked up. Think that this is a sample from something else, but it's the same. It's this shit, but just slowed down. So is the snare bad? Oh yeah, I think it works. I think it works. I'm working on this one. I'm not gonna save that. Yeah, dude. Freaking Knox came through with a sick ass track, bro. Sick ass track. Dude, throwback when I used to do Mills. Yeah, bro. That was good, man. That was a good pop locker. Yeah, I can't do it now. My shoulder like gets out of fucking whack. But now that I fast, I feel like I got the energy to actually work on some b-boying. Maybe not.
Get up the bass and broke up the place like.
Yeah, that works. That's one that I'm trying to work on for a collab with Exile. It's definitely rough and raw, but I'll be pushing that one out soon. Let's hear Mala Suertes, Untitled. And let's change this over so we can hear that shit. Shout out to Protoss out there doing a tank. Man, you know what I should have did? I should have did like a homies only set and just play fucking the homie shit. Like I played some of my songs. Some of them didn't freaking load, man, because my newbiness on the decks. I gotta actually recodec some of my tracks, but which sucks because I wanted to hear them. They're fucking new, you know. I got like I did the Radio Bomb VIP and the Brain Tag VIP, which I guess I can play here, but dude, the pads are sick. Yeah. Duh. You guys are all my homies. Yeah. That makes me forever, dude. I love all you guys, man. You guys like, you have no idea. I say it all the time, man. Just to make drum and bass is fun, but to make drum and bass, have you guys listen to it, get your input, give each other's input, collab at times, remix at times, bro. That shit is fucking invigorating. Came fucking straight a fire down word. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mala Suerte with this track. This is dope. Dude, I love the fucking intro. Do if I were you, I would get addictive drums and just go with the real drums. The problem I have with addictive drums is like I haven't learned how to manage the overhead. I just fucking can't stand it. But if you can figure that out, and then this part, that's sick. Nasty. Yeah. Once you get your mix down right, bro, this fucking track, Like, dude, I don't know if you can have anybody do help you out with it, but this is like get your snares right, get your kicks right, make that shit fucking loud and powerful. And this fucking track is gonna be top 10, bro. Let's see, we got this track from Corrupted. It's called Banished, I guess. Dark Jungle and Breaks. Let's see. Oh, we got the homies up in the mix. Let's see. Oh, we got Charlie in there. We had Jason DJ this weekend. Shout out to you, homie. Que venga lo que venga, crew. Que venga. I got one of those hats, bro. I love that the QVL QV logo. It's fucking clean. Well done. Let's load up this. Let's hear Corrupted Banished real quick. Drop a follow.
Tis torture, not mercy. Heaven is here where Juliet lives.
Dark Jungle
And every
Breaks.
cat, dog, and little mouse.
It's not drum and bass per se, but we'll hear it.
Lives here in heaven and may look on her, but Romeo may not. Vanity sees a white wonder of dear Juliet's hand and may steal a mortal blessing from her lips, who even in pure and vestal modesty still blush as thinking their own kiss is sin. But Romeo may not. He is banished.
There he goes.
Flies may do this, but I from this must fly. They are free men, but
Oh, yeah.
I am banished. And sayest thou yet that exile is not death? Torture, not mercy. Every unworthy thing. Exile is not death.
Yo, this is fucking filthy.
Exile is not death. Torture, not mercy. Every unworthy thing lives here in heaven and may look on her. And every cat, little dog, and little mouse. Exile is not death.
Yo, absolute fucking filth. My screen just died. Oh no, it didn't. Discord's trying to open. Yeah. This is filth. Filthy, bro. Absolute fucking filth, bro. Yeah. Dude, shout out to Corrupted. Catch him on soundcloud.com/corrupted313. Yeah, sick. Sick shit. Let's hear this one. And then says Shido. We got Bad Syntax and Noismith is called Untitled Tylenol. Bad Syntax. I met Bad Syntax for the first time after all these years. I released with him ages ago. One of my first dubstep releases was with him. Absolute dog shit of a fucking release. I'll never make fucking dubstep again. I suck at it, dude. But man, shout out to Dorian. He released I think it was like my Road Warriors EP way back when. But for drum and bass, I think my best release on Abducted came out way back when, and it was called what the fuck was it called? Antimatter. And that was a dope release. But man, one thing about Bad Syntax is that motherfucker's loud. I don't know. He's fucking tall and he's loud. Man, but he's a freaking awesome dude, man. Does a really good thing with it, with Abducted, with Best drum and bass. Really pushes the sound, man. And dude, shout out to him because like when I was sitting with him and you know, he was having drinks and all that kind of stuff, and so was I, and so am I. But bro, he was bigging me up to everybody that I was around. So shout out to Bad Syntax, man. Man, I appreciate that shit. I love drum and bass. I don't need the accolades per se. I want them. That'd be fucking awesome. But to have people like big me up to others, it means a lot, man. And that's really what it's about, you know? So Bad Syntax and Noisy Smith got this track called Untitled Tylenol. Let's hear it. Motherfuckers smuggling basketballs. Ah, shit, dude. You don't want to hear any diode dubstep at all. Where's the download button? Okay. Not gonna play the whole track, but bro, nasty. It actually sounds fucking clean and clear. It's fucking great. Phenomenal track, bro. Shout out to fucking Noismith and Bad Syntax, the legend. Like you just said, he's a fucking glue to stateside drum and bass. And Noismith and Bad Syntax will be playing out at Jungle Bells this weekend, right? So shout out to them. I wish I could have made it for this one, but I couldn't swing both. So maybe next year, you know. This one is Sashido Infamy. Shout out to Sashido, the homie, always getting things done. Yo, Dig Dug. Yeah, we played one of your tracks, bro. I'll play another one soon. I like the sausage. Yo, Dig Dug, how's Cape Cod doing? You feeling nice out there in the Cape, kid? Way too far, bro. Way too far. And the lobster rolls are expensive. Don't know why. I think your sound sounds squash because you got a lot of meat in the kicking in the snare and the sub. Anybody want their meat squashed? Hit up Sashido. Yo, like this. I would definitely kill that that snare. It's peaking at that like whatever 250 300 hertz range. It's just peaking a little bit too much. You know what you got to do too? This is an interesting thing. So if you've got a snare and you want to get like a little panginess out of your snare, I don't know if this one is a pangy snare, but it kind of is, but it can have more pang. You can simply, all right, in your snare bus, I'll load up, let me fucking take the doubling off. I'll load up another Pro Q4. And I'll look at like what frequency it's starting to peak. Probably there. And now you got your panginess. And looks like it's here. I'm sure there's like some math that you can do to figure out the harmonics. So if you're in search for a pangy snare, but you can't find one that fits your fucking track, it's already there. You just gotta fucking bring it out. And if you want to just move these up, your fucking pang is there. Not too much. And make sure it's in key. But and then you can go ahead and add soothe and tame it back down a bit if you want to. I stuck at soothe, but you want to hear it? It's like right here. Oh yeah, there you go. I just got sued, so I don't know what the fuck to do with it, but it was on sale for Black Friday, so I said, fuck it. I should have got Spiff instead. Fucking yeah. All right, let's get back to the fucking listening to the whips. Shout out to Sashido for that one. I think we got Delta Variant with Deep Sea. Let's hear this. Give him a follow. Delta Variant, I appreciate you. SoundCloud.com/Delta Variant 666. I don't know. I saw like an upside down fucking star. What do you call that? A pentagram? Dude, back in high school, I was like, oh, fucking anti-government, anti-religion. But dude, I could never get into like the demonic stuff. It's just like, dude, it's gimmicky for me. Horror movies, it's like a horror show. Like it's like fake gore. Like, dude, you don't see that shit in real life. I mean, you see stuff like fucking Strangers. You see that kind of shit, but you know, not Stranger Things. The Strangers. That movie. One of my favorites of all time. As far as like horror suspense goes. Fucking great. This is Delta Variant Deep Sea. bro? Yo, this is really good. Yo, this is like either early night or late night stuff. You're just like side room shit. You gotta go in there and just fucking chill, drink, you know, vibe out. So you're giving Harley that D? What? Definitely a good track, and you got a reference to one of my favorite movies of all time, The Matrix, up there. Hell yeah. Yeah, bro, it's sick. I got nothing to say about this track. It flows. It does have like an old school vibe, you know. So I would do some modernization to the mix now, but it's dope. Yeah, shout out to Delta Variant. Let's see here. Dude, I met a new producer by the name of Sean Tron out there. He's got a release is going to be coming out on Paper Funk, which reminds me I got to get the stems for this track out. I've been slacking. I'll do it tomorrow. I swear to God. This one here is the homie Bad Ace with Perception. He's been making some fucking bangers, so I wonder how this is.
To see these worlds,
No download button.
too large to be noticed. What's changed our perceptions?
Yo, dude, absolute fucking fire from the homie Bad Ace. Yo, I love the fact that like there's power and the snare is not like super thick and in your face. Dude, fucking nasty track, bro. I cannot wait for that to be done. Dude, shout out to the one they got fucking Bad Ace for that shit. That shit was sick. That shit was sick. Let's hear, I know Tonto sent a track. The fuck does this mean? It says I can use this in streamer mode. I don't wanna. There it goes. And you sent it through SoundCloud, so that helps. I can get out of this. And the track was not found, Tonto. What is going on, bro? Yeah, we can hear one more from the homie Dig Dug if he's still there out in Cape Cod, guy. Cape Cod where the fucking lobster rolls are $50. $40 fucking dollars for a lobster roll? Fuck that. I'm sorry, but they're not even that good for $40 for a sub. And no thanks. All right, so this is let's hear Blessed. Actually, let's hear Red Alert Whip. It's 102 megabytes. 102 fucking gigawatts. I'll play this track for you guys. Shout out to Dig Dug. Yeah, Doug. I'm not sure where you're at on this track, but I do like, it's an interesting thing because so Doug, I've talked to him personally about like in person about modernizing the Amen sound because like, and I say this as a neurofunk producer and DJ, if I want to play some jungly music, I can't in my set. It doesn't, for some reason, like the sound quality doesn't mesh, So like Wicked Jungle, for example, puts out new jungle all the time. Really good stuff, man. And some of the stuff is like, fuck, I wish I can mix it into my set. Unless I'm double dropping or doing one of those, just a blend and getting into a neurofunk set, I will lose the power of my set because of the mix down and the style of mix down. So I'm trying to mix down a jungle track myself, and it's like, it's not the same, dude. It's not the same at all. I can't figure out like how to get the power without losing the dynamics of the track. Like if I want power, I feel like I'm losing dynamics. Or if I want LUFs, or if I want that perceived loudness. But, we talked about it, and, he's going to have his way to get it done. The track is dope. It's got a great idea, and I think it can be done well. I would just have to figure it out for my own personal like journey as a producer. How would I mix down drum and bass? Shout out to Noise Smith, bro. It's so good to see you. I was in the right headspace. Yeah, bro. Dude, you and me both, bro. You and me fucking both. But man, cause but we must definitely fucking do that. Where? What? Yeah, let's fucking hear dude, Protoss is back. I can't wait to hear this. Let's see this shit. Speaking of an Amen fucking smashing captain over here, we got Protoss with a sick logo. Dude, and I'll say this. Yeah, as far as like, I talked about bad syntax and him bigging me up to folks there, man. That was fucking the best feeling ever, And Dig Dug as well, man. Dig Dug always talks to me about my artwork and like how he's got an idea. He's like, yo, Alex, I want to do this. And we fucking do it. And it works, man. And just for him to say like the ease of work to work together and provide a client a solution in which they're happy without back and forth and up and down and we should do this, we should do that. Dude, best client ever, best mindset ever, fucking phenomenal DJ. Shout out to fucking Dig Dug, bro. This one is for you, homie. And this track is a Protoss Rocket Science. Dude, talk about a producer who's leveled up his fucking game in a year, bro, since I began this shit and we first met online. Protoss is fucking leveled up. Yo, Protoss, don't forget about me when you're fucking up there doing the fucking thing, bro. You're the man. Dude, phenomenal stuff, bro. phenomenal stuff. So where's this coming out? Abducted Stonks, where fucking this guy for real works everywhere. This guy fucking works for Price Chopper, Shaw's, fucking Star Market. He's selling bananas everywhere. I don't even know if you guys have those stores where you're from, but here we have all that shit. I wanted to load this up. So yeah, that's right. I met Mob Tactics over there. That motherfucker's tall. Dude, everybody's tall. I'm fucking so short. This thing doesn't want to fucking load. I don't know why. That was awesome though. You know, I got to big them up because I still to this day don't use it, but I listen to the samples that they provided for the Mirror Universe sample pack on Eatbrain way back when. I think I have the fucking I guess I don't. The USB. I thought I had it here. Anyways. But yeah, I still listen to that shit from time to time. I'm like, wow, that's fucking good, man. They're really good, solid producers. And the vibe's good, man. Like, you know, it's cool to meet folks who are fucking chill because I know damn well there are some folks out there who are not. And, you know, everybody I met this weekend was chill as fuck. So that's freaking awesome. We can. Oh, yeah, I'll just play this one. Where is it? So shout out to Protoss. But Tonto, you sent us a track, and I don't know where the hell it is. All right, so hear this. I'm gonna load up Tonto's track when I can here. What the fuck just went down? I don't even know. So this is my track, Red Lights. It's done. I'm done. But it's dope. The intro, I was trying to do like an old school video game. So it purposely sounds like that. All right, here we go. I got you, bro.
Stop signs. Ain't nobody teaching me how to clarify. You're aware, now we're deep in.
So this one's going on Neuro Sessions. I think it's coming out early this next year, which is good. It's a various artist LP. And my master actually sounds good. So for reals, I definitely want to talk to you a bit about the mixing mastering stage. Because like, you know, I gotta get better with that stuff. I just want power. You know what I'm saying? I want fucking power. But yeah. So this one here is, I don't even know. Guys, you gotta put your names on the tracks. That's one thing. It's like I have this track and I don't know who it's from and I love it. And I think it's from Bass Bandits. I'm gonna have to ask them. And I specifically don't fucking record it in a mix because I don't remember the name of the artist. You gotta put your name on there. What? Because you're gonna click stuff and then I can't really save this to play it, but this is from December 6th. So this is Jam in E minor and G major. Let's see. Yo, what's up? Butthurt Bandito. Yeah, you gotta put your name on the top of the exam. You know what I'm saying? And I like it. The flow is nice. But this is one of those like issues where like you hear the bass. I wish the drums had the same clarity on the top end as this bass sound does. You hear that? Or if you can't do it, you're gonna have to bring that clarity or the top end on the bass down, so it just glues a little bit more. Yeah, bro. Dude, who is this? Dude, he's gonna be the future. We don't even know. I can't even fucking say his name. No way. Nah. It doesn't sound like a mad wife in the kitchen. Fucking smashing the pots and pans. Dude, that's fucking really good. Holy shit. Well, that's that, I guess. I want to hear this one real quick. So I was trying to work on this Full Metal Jacket track. I have to cut the vocals a bit because like, you know, Doug is actually using some of the same vocals in his track, so I definitely gotta cut it. But
award and a clash, pussy wanna get it.
But the track I think is dope.
Award and a clash, pussy wanna get it pop and turn a coffin in.
Yo, what's up, Dan Barada? Dan Barada, we gotta talk, bro. We gotta get fucking Scout 22 on Warlock Audio, you know how we do. I'm gonna hit you up in a bit.
Award and a clash, pussy wanna get it pop and turn a coffin in the ash. Big blood clot tune, dub play special, Full Metal Jacket, soundboy secco. War then a war, clashed in a clash, pussy wanna get it pop and turn a coffin in the ash. Big blood clot tune, dub play special, Full Metal Jacket, soundboy secco. Then a clash, pussy wanna get it pop and turn a coffin in the ash. Big blood clot tune, dub play special, Full Metal Jacket, soundboy secco. War then a war, clashed in a clash, pussy wanna get it pop and turn a coffin in the ash. Big blood clot tune, dub play special, Full Metal Jacket, soundboy secco. Clashed in a 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 Full Metal Jacket. Crashed in it, crashed in it. Crashed in it, crashed in it. plate special.
Dude, I can't fucking. I'm bigging myself up. I know, but maybe it sucks. Maybe it's the fucking deluxe. I don't fucking know, but that shit fucking hits proper.
The plate special.
On tonight's episode of Lick My Balls.
The plate special.
So I don't know if you guys got your headphones on, but the width I just added makes it much more alive. And like this sample here, like this, it's fucking like powerful. This is from Noisiest, I don't even know which one, but
special.
it's fucking crazy and cute. Because it was just too much. Weird. So like I was having an issue with the mix down. Maybe the arrangement is a little bit like weird because the bass sound is made from scratch. I think it sounds good.
War than a war, clashed in a full metal jacket, soundboy circle. Clashed in a 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 full metal jacket. Clashed in a 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 full metal jacket. The plate special.
Yeah. So for reals, if you got a home for this, bro, let me know, man. Let me know, bro. I'll finish that one soon. And it's already at like -2, but I think it needs a little bit more brightness, I think. Shout out to Dig Dug, bro. All right, we got one from Psychomantium. This is Future Cut Horns 2025 Psychomantium remix. Let's fucking hear that shit. Yeah, I don't even recall the original. If you guys want some diode stickers, hit me up. The snare's a bit over compressed. Everything else is sick. This is Future Cut Horns 2025 Psychomantium remix. Yeah, I think like the only thing you gotta do is fix like the overall master. So it's a little squashed, but it's good. And you guys can say if I'm wrong or if I'm right. I've been blasting this in my fucking headphones. I can't even hear shit right now. Yeah, it's dope, bro. It's fucking dope. Shout out to Psychomantia, man. Another dope, dark drum and bass producer. Oh, yeah. Let's see what else I got here. Anything open? What's this? Oh, yeah, the Tonto track. Here we go. Oh. Sounds fun. Bro, hold on. I have to hear this again. Bro, you've got to finish this track. Like, I don't know. Like, I've only heard a few of your tracks. I love the logo, by the way. I've only heard a few of your tracks. The flow is sick. You gotta get this one fucking tightened up. Like, dude. I never do this. But if you want to collab on it and you're like stuck or whatever, you hit me up or hit somebody else up. I'm down. I mean, it'll be a bit before we get to it, but if yo, if you even at that portion bring in like eighth hats, a little bit of a tighter clippier snare versus the finger snap thing, bro, this fucking track is gonna be fucking nasty. Woo. I just like that flow. Dude, I cannot wait for that to be done, bro. Dude, shout out to fucking Tonto. That shit is gonna be sick. Oh, please. Please finish that, bro. Yummy amens. From the one they call fucking Super Danny Neusmith. Let's see here. I think that's what we had. We heard that one. And this one. That's just me. That's just me. I think we heard them all. I think we've heard them all. Here, one more for me. Yeah, this one is fucking. This one flows, bro. This one fucking flows. Tonto, finish it.
Just trying to get out of my mind.
So I'm trying to work on this. This is an old track, and I wanted to switch it up a bit. I want to hear it real quick, maybe fix something.
Just trying to get out of my mind.
I'm not sold. I'm not sold on it. I don't know. That's kind of cool. It kind of works. Knox, what's up, bro? Are you still awake? Aren't you supposed to be asleep? Yes, when you're ready, bro. You know what, for reals, we should just chill and talk. Have a drink. It'll be your morning, my afternoon. The police will pull you over when you go out to the fucking parking lot and you're stumbling. We just have a drink and we'll work on some beats, bro. Hell yeah. I'll put it down. Or you can just hit me up and tell me what's up. Or we can go over to here.
I was trying to get out of my mind.
Yeah, that's my problem. The mud is the issue. And I can never really hear the mud unless I'm like on a loud system. So like,
I was trying to get out of my mind.
look at this shit.
I was trying to get out of my mind.
Okay, raise the mid placement instead of your. So I do that a lot now, not in this particular track, but dude, I've been doing the mid versus stereo EQing a whole lot more as of late because I've noticed it's like if you're raising your stereo EQ, it's bringing the mids and the sides up. So if you have like a slight phasing issue or it's a little too wide or whatever it is. Like I find that with hi-hats like a shit ton. They're just like slightly a little bit too wide. So now when I EQ my hi-hats, I bring up the mids, not the sides. My snare as well. I'll bring up the mids and not the sides. Now in the bass in this case, like I actually kind of want it a little bit wide, to be honest, so it'll match the new bass line.
I was trying to get out of my mind.
And one thing I did on a recent track earlier today was I used Saturn to to put saturation and tame the sides versus the mids, because I was noticing that on my overall mix, the sides were like kind of out of whack a bit, and I want them there to maintain width in my track as far as my stereo placement, but I didn't want them too much. So I added saturation. I changed the setting from left to right to mid side, and then I saturated solely the sides, not the mids. So in essence, I think it'll glue the track overall, but still retain clarity in like the meat of the track. If that's just me, but yeah, I gotta call it a night. It's late. I'm gonna wake up a little bit early. So let's go back to here. Dude, shout out to everybody. Shout out to the homies. This is your boy, Super Daddy Diode, on that thing we call Let Me DNB, which we do every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can watch this episode and previous episodes on dirtboxrecordings.co.uk. And also grab some merch at alexdiode.com. We got cool shirts like this one. If you like the shirt that I'm wearing here, that you can grab on Warlock Audio if it's still up. And make sure for all your submissions, you submit it via alexdiode.com/letmedmb. So I can have it all in one email chain and we can load them all up. A lot of really good tracks this week. A lot of good whips. We got some bangers. Knox, dude, you are fucking the king of the year. Dude, like every single week you come through, you come out with some fucking sick beats. So shout out to Knox from Florida. Last week, like I said, was last weekend was Let It Roll. It was a phenomenal weekend of drum and bass. Tomorrow night I'm gonna go see Dillinger. I missed his set at Let It Roll, so I'm gonna go tomorrow, have a drink, enjoy some drum and bass, and then head back home and get some rest and get ready for the weekend. It's almost Christmas, so we're gonna have a little bit of maybe a break on Christmas week. I don't know. I want to like revamp the feed. I want to revamp a couple little things and work on some beats and bass so we can start 2026 off right. I don't think I have a release dropping on 12/26. I've got 2 vinyls dropping this year. And then I've got to get signed and get a bunch of tracks out there, So we got a Warlock Audio release I have to complete. I've got a bunch of collabs I'm working on. And yeah, so we got to keep it going, keep it going. One hell of a week, a lot going on. The world is kind of flipped on its side, but we got to keep it going, This is your boy, Super Daddy Diode. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And without drum and bass, I don't know what the fuck I'll be doing right now. Fucking playing video games or what? Wasting time? No. I'm listening to some sick whips and working on some sick tracks. So I appreciate you guys. This is your boy, Super Daddy Diode. I'm out. Peace. How do you fucking turn this thing off?